Good morning, my friends. How are you today? I hope you had a good sleep and you're feeling rested and awake and ready to have a fun class together. So maybe you've had some breakfast and brushed your hair and washed your face and washed your maple syrup off your hands from having sticky waffles. Did some of my friends eat waffles? Or maybe you had cereal, or maybe you had toast and eggs. Who knows? I'm sure it was delicious. We have a fun class today, so let's get started. First thing first, let's show each other our hearts. Good morning. I'm so excited to give you these lessons. And also our rainbow. Hello to all my friends. There we go. Okay, so let's do the date. Today is Thursday, April 9th. And let's say it together. Thursday, April 9th, and the year is 2020. And who can remember what season we are in? I know we've talked about it a lot, but can you guys tell me? You said it, that's right. We are in the season of spring. That's right. And today it's beautiful sunny weather where I am, and I hope it's beautiful sunny weather where you are. It's still a little cold, but it's beautiful to have the sun. So on my book I wrote April 9th, 2020, and I drew the sun. And I know that the pictures that I do in my books have been really simple, but you can always add more colors, more things that you saw. It can be a weather book and things that you saw outside book, whatever you want to do. So I hope you're having fun with that. And yeah. Okay, so today we have a few things that have to do with birds. And the first thing I want to show you is our backyard birds. So I've been talking a lot about the birds we see, and we did a little bit of the life cycle of the bird and what makes a bird a bird. Oh wait, before I move on, I wanted to show you this bird. So this is a loon, and this was actually my favorite stuffy when I was a little girl, and I named her Larissa, just like Ryan's mom. So hi, Larissa. And I just loved her. So I don't know, but to me she was a girl, and she's a life-size loon, so that's actually the size of a loon. And yesterday we talked about how all birds share 4 attributes, characteristics, and those are, can you guys remember any of them? What was one thing that all birds have that makes them a bird, that makes them identified by their species? One thing was that they all have beaks. So Larissa has a beak. I know it's a little dark to see, but there she has a beak. And she is a loon, so she dives under and she gets fish, she fishes. And also all birds have feathers. So they kind of try to do a feather pattern with her. Oh, there you can see some of the colors. So if she was a real loon, those would be real feathers on her. And all birds come from, what's this? What am I making? An egg, yeah. So they all come from an egg, and they all hatch out of an egg. And loons usually make their nests on rocks, and sometimes they choose islands because there's less predators there. And one cool thing about loons is that a family of loons, so a pair of loons, will have a whole lake to themselves, so they don't share their territory. And so we've had the same family of loons on our lake probably for 10-15 years, which is really special because you cannot even kind of recognize them. And last year they had babies, which was really great. So we got to see their ducklings go around. So I said they all have come from eggs. They all have feathers. They all have beaks, and they all have wings. So here is the wing. It's actually sewn down, but you can see that she also would have wings. And loons don't really fly. They can kind of fly up a little bit, but mostly they use their wings to help them dive down and then swim underwater. So that's Larissa the loon. And also loons make beautiful bird calls. It sounds really different, and if you want to hear it, maybe you can look it up and listen to a loon call, or next time you're at a cottage in the summer, you might hear them calling to each other at night, and that's how they communicate. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to look at some birds that you probably will see in Ottawa, which is really cool. So we actually have this little printout, and I'm going to send it to you, and you can print them, but also there's a black and white one where you can just color them, or you can just make the birds. And these actually make into little finger puppets, so I thought that was really fun. So I guess I'll hold them up, each one on my fingers, and you can see. So this one is a blue tit bird. There it is. Hello. And in here, it comes with a little nest that you can make as well. And in here also includes the eggs. So I'm going to put all the eggs out. And it says that the blue tit's eggs have speckles. So also you can color these or cut them out. So that's what its egg looks like. So if you saw a nest and maybe you saw that type of egg, you might go, oh, it's a blue tit's egg. So hello. All right. I'm going to put him into the nest. There we go. See if he'll stay. The other one is an owl. So this is a gray owl, and you probably won't see the owl around the city in the daytime, but maybe at dusk you would see it, or at night, or maybe if you go into the forest. So there's the owl, and the owl's egg is this kind of big white gray egg. Okay. And for that egg, they also said that the egg looks very similar to a pigeon's egg. And there's the pigeon. There's the pigeon. And pigeons we see all over the place in the city because they're kind of on the street and they like to eat food that we leave out, breadcrumbs and really anything. So you see them kind of hopping around the road. So there's the pigeon. And then we have the robin. Robin in the rain. There's the robin. And here's the robin's egg, and it is very blue. That's really special if you see a robin's egg. And you might not see the egg because it, as it's fully formed before it's hatched, because it will be in a nest and be very protected from predators. But you might see the shells of a blue robin's egg after it hatches, and that would be really cool. And you should take a picture if you see that. And then the last one is a blackbird. Here's the blackbird. Hello. And blackbird's eggs are blue with speckles too. There. So at home, you can take out all your eggs and you can match your birds to the eggs. Also, it comes with this little nest, so you can make a little nest and you could put some little grass in there or some other little things to make it kind of cozy, and then have your birds in there or one bird family, whatever you want to do. So I thought we would try. I'm going to try to put on all of my birds, and I'm going to do the poem that we were practicing. There's all my birds. Hi. Okay, so the poem went like this. 5 little birds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without any home. 5 little trees in a row. Come build your nest in our branches tall. The birds are gonna fly over, whoosh, and we'll sway you to and fro. There you go. So maybe you guys can do that with your bird puppets once you get them made. That would be really fun, okay? And then the other one, I was gonna choose one bird. I think I'll choose the robin bird. And it went like this. I saw a little bird, oh, can you guys see that? I saw a little bird go hop, hop, hop. I said to the bird, stop, stop, stop. I went over to say, how do you do? Wiggle, wiggle went the little bird, and away it flew. Fun! So those are some things you could practice with your birds, and I hope you enjoy this little activity. And yeah, I thought it looked really cool when I saw it. Cool. Okay, so now we'll move on to some number games and math. So you guys, we did all of our numbers from 0 to 10, and yesterday we made a cool polka dot picture with our counting, and that was really fun. So today we're just going to play with those numbers again and do another activity. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a rain cloud, and then we're going to use some Play-Doh. And if you don't have Play-Doh, you can just use anything else. Even if you just have, you can color for what we're going to do. You can use little rocks, you can use little gems, anything you have, you know, rice, whatever. So I'm going to color a big rain cloud. on here. Oh, this is my storm cloud for spring, because in spring the clouds are going to get heavy and rain's going to fall. And we're going to kind of play the same game as we did yesterday, where we pull out a number and then we put those many things onto our picture, okay? But this time we're going to make, I didn't have any blue Play-Doh, but this time we're going to make little balls of Play-Doh, and they're going to be little raindrops, all right? So I'm going to take this much Play-Doh out to start with. I'm going to roll it up. And I'm going to take my numbers. Okay. And if you're just maybe practicing your numbers to 5, you can just do numbers to 5. If you want to do all your numbers from 0 to 10, you can do all of your numbers. So it's up to you. So I think today I'm just going to take half of my cards, take half of them, and I'm going to just do half of them today. Okay, so you don't always have to do all of them. You can do as many as you have time for. You can do it a couple of times. Yeah, and it should be fun. All right, so the first card, let's see. Oh, okay, so what number did I grab? I grabbed number 4. Awesome. So now I'm going to take my Play-Doh and I'm going to make 4 raindrops. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. So now my rain cloud has 4 raindrops coming out of it. Okay, I'm going to grab another number. Oh, what number did I grab? Yeah, 3. So I'm going to do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, oh, what number did I grab now? Number 1. So, so I'm going to add 1 more. 1. Okay, what number did I grab? Do you guys remember this number? Yeah, that's the number 0. So that means I'm not going to put any on. I'm just going to leave 0 and I'm not going to add any more because 0 means nothing. Okay. Oh, this one was already faced up. What number is this one? Number 9. So now I'm going to add 9 drops. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drops. Okay. Now what number? What number did I grab now? Number? Yeah, 5. So I have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my last number is number, yes, 2. And I add 1 and 2. So there, so I took half of my numbers, maybe a little over half, and I just played a game putting Play-Doh underneath my rain cloud. And yeah, that's just a simple, fun thing you can do to practice your numbers. Okay. All right, so let's just look at our sounds together. I know we're doing things a little different today, and then we'll do some French, and then we have a really cool practical life activity that I can't wait to share with you. Okay, so for the sounds today, I thought we would just look at them and then play our knock, knock, knock game, and I think that's it for today. And then next week, we'll look at all the sounds we've done so far and play some matching games and practice them all together, and then we'll move on to new ones. Okay. All right, so first, I'm going to hold up the sound, and I want you to tell me what sound it is. Are you ready? Okay. All right, so what sound is this sound? Yeah, did you say B? That's right. It's the sound B. B for baby and box. B. Okay. What sound is this sound? All right, I heard you. You guys said, There we go, for mug and mum. What's this sound? Yeah, it's the sound r for run and rags. R, or rabbit. Great. And then this sound is the sound, yeah, eh for egg and elephant. Okay, so now we're going to mix them up a bit. And we're going to play the knock, knock, knock game. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to knock, 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 knock here. Hello, who's there at the door? Oh, it's the sound. Yeah, rabbit. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to knock at this door. What sound did I choose? Yeah, bunny. Bun. Awesome. Okay, 2 more. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, it's the sound. Eh. Yeah, for elephant. And egg. Okay, last one. Can you guess what sound it is? Do you remember? What sound haven't we done yet? Okay, let's see. Who's there? It's the sound for magnet and marbles. Awesome. Okay, so I hope you were able to say all the sounds and guess them and practice them as much as you want. And if you're doing the tracing at home, that's awesome. Okay, so let's just look at some of the French words that we did this week. And we haven't sang it. I think we didn't sing it yesterday, so let's sing it today. Let's sing our days of the week. So that song goes like this. Dimanche, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi. Dimanche, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi. Il y a 7 jours, il y a 7 jours, il y a 7 jours dans la semaine. Il y a 7 jours, il y a 7 jours, il y a 7 jours dans la semaine. Bravo, mes amis! I hope you sang with me the whole time. Okay, so some of the objects that we looked at in French this week were this one. Oops. This one. Do you remember what we called it in French? Can you tell me? Yeah, that's right. We said l'arc-en-ciel. L'arc-en-ciel. Voilà, l'arc-en-ciel. There it is. Okay, I just have to grab these things over here. Oh, see, we talked about les bottes de pluie. Yeah, so what was it? That's right, les bottes de pluie. Et aussi, we did le parapluie. Did you say it? Le parapluie. Bravo. Et aussi, on a fait, we also did, what was it? Le nid. Bravo, mes amis. Le nid. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choses en français. Et aujourd'hui, we're going to add in this one. What's this one? This one is le fleur. Or we can say les fleurs, because usually we have more than one together. So there we go. All of our French things this week. Awesome. All right. And then today we're going to make a special activity. I guess it's a craft, but it's an activity. And because we've been talking so much about birds and seeing birds around us, I thought it'd be fun if we made a really simple and easy bird kind of feeder to bring birds into your backyard or around your house or maybe onto your balcony. So I'm just going to grab my tray and we'll make it together. Okay. Okay. Ooh. All right, so just like I would do in class, I'm going to take out my bird mat and I'm going to put it down on the table just in case I don't want to make a mess anywhere. And yeah. Okay, so to make this activity, basically we're making some skewer bird feeders. So you're going to take a skewer, if you have skewers at home. If not, you could use a thin stick or even just make a tiny one with like a toothpick maybe. That might be really small. But yeah, you can try some different things if you don't have skewers. But really just any stick. And then we're gonna take I had some Cheerios. And if you don't have Cheerios, you can also just use some fruit. And maybe my friends can help cut the fruit if you have an apple cutter at home or something like that. And then we need a little bit of string to tie it up and our scissors to cut the string. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take some of your Cheerios, or if you just have fruit, you're going to put your fruit on. I'm just going to be careful. And I have some orange slices, okay? And you're going to put them all on your skewer like that, and just keep filling it up like that, boom, until it's really full. And you're going to be careful because this is a pointy edge, but it's not too sharp. And if your parents are worried about it, they can just probably cut that off, and then you'll still be able to put the Cheerios on it and the fruit. No problem. So there. So after you get all of it filled up as much as you want, then you're going to cut a piece of string. And if you're not good at knots yet, again, a grown-up can help you. And you're going to tie a knot around one end, like this, and tie another knot around the other end, like this. And there, and then you can just go hang it outside on a tree, and your birds will come and they will land on it, and they can eat the fruit, and they can pack at the Cheerios. Yeah, and you could add berries to it. Here's a big one I did earlier. You could add berries to it. If you don't have a lot of fruit, you can do more Cheerios, anything you can think of that you think birds would like. And hopefully you'll get lots of birds in your backyard this way, and you can draw pictures of them, and yeah, I think it will be fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. And we'll say bye to all of our friends with our rainbow. So bye, my friends. Enjoy making your bird feeders, and enjoy making your bird puppets, and doing our counting game, and practicing your sounds. Oh my goodness, you're doing so much great work. It's amazing. And bye from me to you, my heart to yours, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.